It's cold out there. It's the middle of winter in Dijon 1419. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Guild 3. Now look at that, look at that. Look at the streets of this little suburb that we had, right? How full it all gets. We have up here the bakehouse. We have more and more houses popping up here. Also the thieves' home has been upgraded, looking dandy and slick over there. I mean, there's probably a few pirates in here using the boats down then in the river and trying to, get some fresh money from people's pockets. Now, we are, of course, in the infirmary. Speaking about pirates and, well, just in general, rogues and stuff like that, we should probably up the building security right now as we are actually getting robbed from time to time. There were some messages and I would like to increase the building security by adding some traps to your building to prevent burglars and other shady people from breaking in. And let's go ahead and do this. Actually quite expensive, but I think it will be fine because we are no longer getting stolen or getting broken in, especially since now, we have the painkillers and I'm really excited about them, honestly. We have 5 in the storage and 5 in the front store and I'm just waiting now for hopefully a patient to get over here trying to use them and giving us lots of money. Now also my apothecary that we have is continuing producing the endurance potions. That is also just fine. And of course, hopefully, we're still also getting our materials from the other stores that we have now, like the herb hut and stuff like that. Politics-wise, council informer. I'm working right now on the next levels. There is no available position up there. We are a patrician, so we just need to really wait now, right? And then we can actually apply for one of these. However, a bit of more influence we should probably have before that because it's quite expensive applying for an office these days. So 400 influence it is. Let's just check out my kids there. I think he's still not finished. She's almost finished now. That's another 250 we get out of her. And Selena, she's too young yet, so no worries there. So I'm just really waiting on that. Making money, of course. 7 o'clock in the morning. And there is a business audit. Oh. And Frederic Sablier has closed your business. Barbar's hut, Barbaric Barbar's production will be halted and you will not be able to use the building for a while. Holy cow, what? My Barbaric Barbars. I can already see the idle ones here. And we are closed now for 9 minutes because the books are being audited. Alright. Forcefully closed. Going to open up in the evening again. This is actually some sabotage here, of course, from one of my opponents. Alright, I guess we can sustain that. We can survive this, of course. And so it happens that, yes, we can finally apply also as for judge position. And I would like to do this, of course. Only 175 we need to pay for this one. And there you go. Now I can go ahead and try, of course, to get on good terms with one of them again. Do we still have our... papers? No, we don't. Let's purchase some papers here. Of course, I realize also it hurts me a bit that we are actually going away from the business, right? So I can like interrupt my work here just to do this. So we can use the stately dispatch there once more. Nothing else though I think we could use here. So giving someone a gold chain or reading a poem probably doesn't do good for the mayor. But of course, one can try. Timothy would be one of them. He is actually 71. That sounds already pretty good to me. Yes. She's the one that actually closed my business. We have to keep track of her. And that's it. Yeah, right. So, alright, with Bertrand, the treasurer, we have an 80% chance. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get him on good terms with us. Riding our majestic horse through the cold winter to the really bright snow and getting over there somehow. I wonder where he is. Probably somewhere in the city. Boy, it's getting really busy there too.
I'm a bit busy right now.
I think there he is. Yep. We need to be there, of course, because we get options for the dialogue. Oh, he's looking nice. It is an honor to know you. Alright, it was successful, right? And we get some +5. Okay, that is not that much. Perhaps it gives us a bit of an edge there over the others. Of course, I can't use that now anymore. And there's also something happening to us. We are getting robbed by a thief. Where is Martin? He should actually guard us, no? Louis, Catherine. Where is Martin? Is he dead? I hope not. Henchman, there he is. Dude, you have to guard me. Escort me. Because we're getting robbed once more. He's actually here. Alright. I can't see how much was robbed from me, right? Nope. Now, of course, I would like to take revenge on the Dynasty of Sablier, and in that, or Sablier. And in that case, let's get over here and audit their books as well. So we can do this, of course, because as it so happens, Frederick, of course, is also an informer, the same as we are. And we have the power to audit the books of someone. And we can also close her business, of course. So let's do this. 84% chance. So it's not guaranteed. That's strange, but of course we're trying it out. It's the highest tier building that she's got, right? So if I look it up here, she's got another farm available. Quite a few farms, actually. And then, of course, the bakehouse. And I know for a fact that the bakehouse is doing the most money here, especially this one. Because it's also close to the city and it's a tier 2 bakehouse. So I definitely want to close this. This will, yeah, hurt her a bit, if it's successful, that is. So let's just pretend like we can read books.
Can't help right now.
And it should then be successful, hopefully. Okay, it takes quite some time. Perhaps we can find something. I was successful, and her store is also now closed for 10 minutes. How very good. We actually also get some experience points. I love this already. No. I think that's it for what I would like to do now. We could, yeah, try a baby once more. 29. Oh, poor Penelope. She's really out of age, right? But let's try it anyway. 29 is better than nothing. Doesn't cost me that much. A bit of business things it costs me, but that's it. For production, painkillers we have. No patience. I'm a bit disappointed here. Lots of people close by. No patience whatsoever.
I'm a bit busy. Not now, please.
And time is over. Yeah, it was successful. 29% chance. Hooray. Look at that. Very good. We expect a new baby. Also, Margot, I think she can go to school once more. Yep, 5,000 a day. Gives me also the influence. And even is still at the school, but not for that much longer anymore. By the way, he's 13 now. And let's give him a charisma point. He's going to need that. First and foremost. Yeah, that's about it. We still have a lot of... Oh, look at that. There is some patience now. A lot of idle characters. It's still the barbaric barbers, right? Until, I think, 8 o'clock it was. And then I just hope that at some point a painkiller is being used here. There's, by the way, 3 applicants on my position right now. This is scary. So if I don't win this election, I most likely will lose my current position too. This is how quickly it can go. Fortunately, we are the only one yet. Yet. 5. Yeah. We're not very popular, are we? I should also probably promote my business from time to time, since we can do this. Here, yeah, if you're sick, come to my place. The Artful Amputations. I promise you, you can keep your old hand as well.
I really can't get away from here.
And it was successful, and why do we get negative customer satisfaction? Offers treatments, buffed, debuffed customers were unsatisfied with the front store. With the prices! Alright, I think we have too high prices. Let's actually get them down to 100% again. Interesting thing. First time that I see this, that's fine. I'm motivated by good repetition though, and also the debuff is gone again, right? So hopefully we get more people again that visit us. Okay, prices were too high after all. There we have someone again. Very important, obviously. Now, the judge position. Do we have a competitor? Gaston Pellegrin. And do we need to kill him? He's of no dynasty. That's bad, because that just means that he probably will... No, he's of the Calabri dynasty.
I'm delighted.
cannot see how they're liked and how little they're liked, right? She's not coming back though, so she actually stays away, I think. No, he doesn't belong to any of the competitors though that I know of. So he probably is, yeah, a nobody. Painkiller, 310 coin we get out of one. That's good, right? Yes, it's 100 more than what we get on the market. And finally, also my other products are being used. That's great. Oh, also my HARDMODE is in critical condition. It's almost down. It's almost destroyed. We need to repair it, of course. This will cost me 600 coin. Oh, and also we have a break-in. Someone broke into Barbar's Hut, the Rotten Tooth building, and it has something has been stolen. The Rotten Tooth. There it is. And yeah, I don't know what we had, but there's definitely been a break-in. Nothing I can do about that. Let's actually repair the building, 400. And then, building security. Reinforce the building windows with grates to help keep uninvited visitors out. It's the most we can do for these basic buildings here, right? That's about it. We're getting another buff here. And of course, I would also like to really be aware now of the debuff. So I'm just going to cycle through all of my huts there. And just to see if the front prices are not too high, perhaps, right? Because for some of them we have actually increased it, but I think it's not a great idea. So that's that. We're back to 10,000. We have the election coming up in a little more than 3 hours. Let's try to use a good scroll there as well once more. Luxury item. I hope the cooldown is off.
The leader of another dynasty has died.
Oh, really? Someone has died. Someone has died. Was it the one? No, it was another judge. So this position is available now too. So we can apply for this one. I'm starting today. It was a judge. Very interesting. Is the dynasty gone? No. So there, just someone took over now. Alright. Yes, very good. We can do this. And of course, let's go with Timothy this time. He's the mayor. And he's in the church right now. Alright, might not be the best of times to actually try this. But he actually likes me. It is an honor to know you, and we get another 5 points there. Okay, I've done my best. So, 2 of them should like me now more than the other one. Hopefully. And then, of course, we can still apply for the other judge position there on top of that. But that's it. Let's go back into my building. Artful amputation it is, right? And yeah, I don't know, with all the politics, I don't think we can work for that much longer in my hospital. I have so many other things now to do.
That is very unfortunate.
A sack of wheat falls over in Constantinople. That is indeed unfortunate.
Ready.
And what's up with my Barbar hut? Why are they not working? They are working though.
Where to? Where would you like to go?
Brigitte, so it's the transporters that are idle. And even, oh, even is done with the school. So we have some money there. Yeah, not much actually. But I'm sending him to school once more. He's 14. Probably the last time that I'm doing this. And yeah, painkillers are really being used. So they were empty right now. And now we got 4 again from the storage. Someone poured a lot of them. I think we might actually go away now with the flee away and just focus on the painkillers entirely. Because I think also the painkillers are cheaper in production than the flee away. So let's stop with the flee away and only focus on these now. What I might actually do here too, making sure that we do get these materials from my charlatan, right? So here we produce mixed herbs. We do need to have some of them. Let's actually make mixed herbs into the storage here. Make 15 for minimum. And also add them to my tab here, right? So I'm going to make 20 now. On top of everything. So this is then going to the infirmary.
I'm a bit busy right
Because it's part of the painkiller. And honey and spirit of wine is easy. Spirit of wine we produce already here. I'm going to add this now on top of it so that we always have some spirit of wine as well. Oh, we definitely do need some storage. Increase capacity? No, we do need another slot. Storage slot. There it is. That's one thing. And then Spirit of Wine 20, we have maximum of 20 coming in. And this can then also be used in the infirmary. Holy cow, what's going on? Production has been halted. Vacant office. Lots of vacant offices right now. The mayor is also available for application. Of course, that we can't do yet. Moment of truth. Yes, it was successful. It was a good idea to... What is he doing now? Oh, we are going on the way to court right away. Ah, yes, it was a good idea to do some good things there to the other ones, right? To the mayor, Andre and Bertrand. And with that, we have the position of the judge. This is actually a pretty cool office here now. With that position, we can do... Oh, and we have a new son. Thibault, he's called. Let's make it Theo or Theodore. I think that is a fitting name. And Theodore is now going to be one of my new sons. Hooray. Yeah, well, as a judge, we have actually quite a lot of responsibilities. And that is we need to attend court, right? We're not the chief judge over there who actually decides at the end. We just vote in this position here. And as a judge... We get some money, of course, 1,000 per year and 175 influence per year as well. So this is really cool stuff. Also, we have now the ability to go up here. However, we need to be a nobleman squire at the least up here to get into the city council then, right? So the Chamber of Judges now that we have. We actually, I think, cannot propose any laws. And there you go. There's now the court. And I don't know, is this sabotage here? Looks awful. I don't know, we are being stuck in something. And now, of course, they propose they present their evidences. Alright, it was quite a bad boy here, right? Ambush, steal from a character. And for these crimes, of course, there needs to be a sentence. And she's innocent, she says. She's a robber though from profession, so I'm inclined to actually believe the city guard on this one. And we're now ready. And guilty, the punishment should be public shame. And public shame. And this one died, of course, this judge here, so we are just the two of them. And she will be publicly shamed. Her reputation is gone. However, she's a robber, probably doesn't even have any reputation. Of the Tourneau Dynasty. And it's closed. Isn't that cool? So we are a judge now. And as a judge, we are actually, well, pretty busy. Look at my schedule. That's it, right? These are all the court proceedings that we have now. Today at 13 o'clock is the next one. At 16 o'clock, at 19 o'clock, at 20 o'clock, we have to go to the judge, to the council. And we're already on our way to the court again. Yeah, it's a busy day now. And that officially also means that I can't work in the infirmary anymore. Definitely not. So I'm going to fire him, right? Tino no longer works at the infirmary. And we're going to hire another worker who can work now. Otherwise, we would just lose too much profit here, long-term wise. And yeah, with that, the infirmary can fully work. Of course, we got Penelope. She's doing the job there for us. And she's just fine. She works through the night as well. And soon also my firstborn should become of age, I think 15. And then we can directly control him too. And he can then also work in the businesses, which he definitely should do. Alright, money-wise, it's looking really bad right now. Once again, another court, and pickpocketing it is against another thief.
I am innocent. Having heard all the evidence, we are now ready to render judgment.
Alright, hype fine.
Guilty.
And also high fine, and thus it's decided. This thief needs to pay 1,500 coin and 118 influence. And we are already bored, it seems. Where is my patience? Where are my patience? Alright, but of course we have to stay at the city hall because the next court is already at 4 o'clock. Holy cow. We can also have a look at each individual case, right? So in that case here, the next one is also about pickpocketing. Then we have someone against ambushing, attacking someone else, right? Also another robber is accused here. And I can also say my verdict. I can say the standard one. So if I don't do anything, then we're just going to automatically adjust to the middle, mostly. And in that case, we could also go with the popular opinion. That, of course, makes us a bit more popular with other people. So if we manually do this, actually we get a bonus out of that. And I would like to use this. So we're going a bit harsher here. Mostly, this one is actually lower, right? So this should just be a fine, really. Ambushing. Alright, just some money. But I'm going with the public opinion on this one. Then there is a new election coming up for the council assistant. So the previous position where we once were, right? And, well, tier, that is. And we got those 3 here. And Martin, for example, here, he's of no dynasty, right? He just likes us. So I'm going to cast my vote on Martin here. Because having friends in politics is always good. And he will then probably help me out again in the future too. Right? So of course there's always a going up and going down. Breaking bones. There is a prison time for this one. And then we have next day. This is already pickpocketing in many cases. Let's also go for prison time here against this thief there. So it's usually always thieves that we have at the moment. Very good. So yeah, busy bee we are. Another trial is held right now. And we can focus a bit on businesses then as well. We got 12,000 coin there. And I probably... Yeah, we can expand theoretically. We can do this. We have still another business limit available there to us. Upgrading the apothecary would be an option. I could also go ahead and build another pest house. One in the city. And I think I'm going to like this. Right, so the city, of course, here is also a pretty busy area. We still have lots of space available. And I can go ahead and build me one of these here. The basic version probably first. And once more, I need to decide on the location. We could, of course, have it right next to the other pest house here. It would be fine, because this pest house is in a bit of an isolated area. While we actually have... we are very close to the main road there, and thus the market. On the other side here, there's also very good space available. Right here in the city center. Tricky. Look how many people there are in the city. That's beautiful. We should really use that. Yeah, let's, I think, have it here. This is pretty central. Looking towards the market. And the main road. And with that, we have secured that plot. And another infirmary is being built. Which is going to help us out once more. Also, of course, this profession is one that, yeah, is likely to increase the reputation with your other... with the people of Dijon. So in that case, we should build another one. Alright, another one is being treated right now. I think Painkiller is a really good seller there. We're also getting a lot of messages now that new evidence has been submitted about certain trials that are happening. And another bandage here being used. Also what I see now is that we have actually someone for treating in the apothecary. Holy cow, that's nice.
It's a pleasure.
And what do we actually use here? The antidote. Oh, we don't have that yet. Antidote would be used though, but other than that, of course, we can still treat her, even though we're not going to make that much money out of it, right? 25. Yeah, that's something. But at least we got the first patients. That's pretty cool. Antidote it is, though, so for that we would need to upgrade then this building, and for that we do need the next acquisition of this building title. Something is also wrong here. Why are we having so many wildflower roses? We don't even need that. We have the loop production for the potion. It needs Spirit of Wine, which in return needs the wild rose, the blackberry, and the bucket of water. Okay, something is definitely wrong here. Yeah, just going to need to check this out soon. For now, everything's fine. We are a judge. We're climbing the ladder. It's the end of the day, really. It was a very exhausting day, but also successful, and we can see this on his face, on Tino's face. And with that, we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned.